Sharks attacks. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of Hot Spring Shark Attack, the first film from director Morihito Inoue. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee you have not heard of Hot Spring Shark Attack or温泉シャク. It's a Japanese, silly, over-the-top sci-fi thriller about sharks that attack people in hot springs, hot tubs, and it's about a group of scientists that have to figure out how to stop them, as well as a muscle bodybuilder action hero guy. And it's a very goofy, over the top, very produced badly type of film that is basically about a shark attack in a hot springs world of Amoritsu. And yeah, that's pretty much the plot. A bunch of scientists have to stop a shark attack that are killing people in hot springs, hot tubs in a lot of respects. So there you go. So to actually explain the plot of this movie is nonsensical because it is a movie that is in the vein of like an asylum film. To kind of put it in context, it's a movie where they set out to do something so cheesy, so B grade, so over the top and silly, so nonsensical that it looks like a movie that was produced by a bunch of college kids. But this is a bunch of Japanese individuals who set out to do like their own like shtick when it comes to like spoofing on stuff like Jaws and stuff like that. And we've had movies from many eras like Frogs and Orca and the Sharknado movies where they're just movies that are goofy, over the top. Piranha is another film franchise that are nonsensical. They are meant to be nonsensical. They're meant to be fun and enjoyable. But because of Asylum and what they have been doing and how they've kind of ruined it, you had the guys who did all those like those parody spoof movies that were really bad. It's been a franchise, or it's been a type of genre that has been done very well. But because I knew this was a B grade horror film with sensibilities of the B grades of like, let's take Asylum and throw like Kung Fu Hustle type of humor into it, I knew I was probably not going to enjoy this movie on a sophisticated level, that maybe I would enjoy it on a humorous level and stuff like that. So that opens up the idea is whether this movie is even worth watching. And I will say this: you have to be in the right mindset for this type of movie. As my honest opinion, it's a movie that is bonkers. It's weird. It's goofy. It is poorly executed on purpose. The visual effects are like what you would see a 6-year-old do. It is very much in that campy asylum style world where everything just doesn't make any sense and things are just there as jokes and humorous. It can actually be a little much sometimes, to be fairly honest, but I think it's a movie that has more heart than a lot of big budget action films, to be fairly honest. And I think it's a movie that really knows its tone, knows what it's going for, and has fun with it. I mean, we have a guy who's like a very muscular bodybuilder that just is doing this the whole movie and then can pound the ground and destroy the sharks. And like, it's just really weird. Then like the sharks don't look real, and when they're attacked, you can tell somebody's holding the shark, and you can tell like it was, they used computer effects from like the early 2000s, maybe the 1980s. And then on top of that, the sharks are swimming through concrete and they're attacking people because they can somehow suck themselves into like hot springs. There is not a lot of pipes that are very big, so somehow the sharks can squeeze themselves through. It's ridiculous, but once again, it's also a movie where we have a police detective who's wearing like the most like David Byrne costume with it like being way too big for him, and nothing about this movie makes any sense or is realistic or is trying to be like authentic. It's a goofy, over the top, really badly B-graded movie that is funny, it's energetic, and they know what they're doing. They know what they're having fun with. It's very Japanese in like the art style and the fact that they use like miniatures that feel very out of Godzilla. It has the TV commercials and the newscast with the over-the-top silliness that they're known for doing. And it's a movie that, once again, you have to be in that mindset to enjoy. You have to be in like the Invisible Raptor or the Sharknadoes or any of those types of movies. So if you don't like those types of movies, I would not highly recommend watching this movie. I would go watch something else because you're not going to enjoy it. But for the people who look out for this type of stuff, people that want to see this stuff, it's really enjoyable. It's really funny, and it's a good time. And it's only 70 minutes long. And by, actually, I'm sorry, 75 minutes long. By the minute it gets to hour and like 14 minutes, it's over with, and like everything's finished and everything's concluded. And, things happen the way the sharks keep. There's like one person that jumps into hot springs and automatically jumps into the shark's mouth, and it does some crazy over top silly stuff. So I really enjoyed this movie. It's not in my top 10 or anything. I know it's pretty bad. It attempts to do like B grade material badly, and it does it exactly as you expect. And what else more can I say? It's a very enjoyable, fun, goofy, stupid movie. So it's up there once again with like Invisible Raptor or any of those B grade asylum movies, Z grade actually, if you want to say. And it has fun, quirky characters that know what kind of movie they're in, and the set pieces know what they're doing and all that good stuff. So, and then on top of that, you get sharks that talk. So take that for what it's worth. So anyways, with that said, that is my take on Hot Spring Shark Attack, which I'll be on VOD and doing actually limited like one night runs of like at 8 p.m. on whatever day it releases. But so check it out if you like these types of movies. And yeah, there you go. That's my review on Hot Spring Shark Attack. So there you go. Anyways, with that said, thank you so much for watching my review. I do appreciate it. And comments below, what is your favorite B grade, over the top silly Sharknado style movie that's similar to this or Invisible Raptor? Let me know what it is. Let me know why. And if you see this, let me know what you think of this movie as well. But otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome. Hit that like button. And as always, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, guys.